All right, we're going to be starting a new project, and it's going to be covering careers in technology and other careers. It's not just limited to technology, but we do need to cover some of those. In your fourth marking period, there is a folder that says Careers in Technology. You're going to click on that folder, and the first thing that we're going to do, there is a link right here that says what career is right for me. When you click on that, it takes you to this website right here. It has a very good career aptitude test on here. I'm going to go over it with you just a little bit. Make sure that you understand what to do. Now, this test has a lot of questions on it. And all of these questions are things that you need to really be honest with yourself about. Remember I told you on 16 personalities when we did that, it was okay to be honest with yourself if there were certain features of your character that maybe you thought you wanted to answer a different way, but it really wasn't the way it was. I'm going to tell you about this test right here, the same thing. Be honest with yourself. If there is something that you would prefer not to do, or if there are features of your character or your personality, personal makeup, that you think maybe are not what everybody else would want them to be, that's really not their business. It's your business. And if you are a person who does not enjoy working with the elderly, because that doesn't mean you're a bad person. That just may mean that you have a really big heart and you're going to cry when they pass away, and you don't want to be around that. If you're not the kind of person who would enjoy working with children because they get on your nerves, little kids, okay, it's okay to be that person when you're talking about careers. So what you're going to do is you're going to be honest with yourself. Right here it says rate your skill level for the following attributes. Logic. Are you really good at reasoning and problem solving? If you are, I would choose above average or high. If you're not really good at those things or you don't enjoy them, I would say below average or low. Do not choose average for every one of these. You have to commit one way or the other, or it's not going to come up with good choices for you. Let's see. Management, planning, proper use of time and resources. Are you good at managing your resources? Are you good at helping your group get where they need to go on time with the project? Are you good at managing those things? Yes, above average or high. No, below average or low. Be honest in your assessment of yourself. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave everything average just so I can move on. Step 2 here. How do you feel about art, business, things like that? Are you interested in these things? If you're not interested in painting, drawing, and sculpture, that's okay. You don't have to be an art person. If you love that kind of stuff and you really hate business, finance, and marketing, that's okay. Where does your interest level lie in these things? Let's look at step 3. There's a whole lot more things here. What is your leadership? Do you like to be a leader? Do you not enjoy being a leader? Innovation. Are you creative? Can you come up with a way to fix something? Can you come up with a different way to do something? Yes or no? Be honest in your evaluation of yourself. And then lastly, step 4, there's some other things here. What are your values? Now, I just left all of mine in the middle so that I didn't have to go through these. But be honest about this right here. What minimum salary are you looking for in a career? What do you want to make? You know what? I'm going to tell you right now, $25,000 a year, not a very cushy life, and sometimes kind of a needy life because you just don't have everything. So be honest. But, you know, if you're going to pick $100,000 for your minimum, then you're going to have to be willing to go to school. You're going to have to be willing to do something for that. Let's see. What sort of educational requirements are you looking for? I would say that you should look at something, unless you are just really wanting to be part of a trade. And let me tell you, there is nothing wrong with wanting to be a welder, a plumber, an electrician, someone who works in construction or anything like that. You know what? Despite all the technology we have and all these lofty careers and things like that, we still need those people, and there is a shortage in some of those fields. And if you're not the type that wants to be inside an office working, maybe you need to think about something outside. And that's okay, because we need those people. It takes a long time to train to be an electrician or a plumber or anything like that that keeps our society running. Imagine, even though we have all the technology, what if all the toilets stopped working? Think about it. You got to have somebody who knows how to fix that. You got to have somebody who knows how to run the lines when you build a new community. I'm telling you, those jobs matter. And if that's something that you're interested in, that's like a trade school or an apprenticeship or something like that. And they are valuable and they are needed. What sort of projected job market growth are you looking for? Answer those questions honestly. Now, when you're done and you've answered all of those questions, you're going to click right here where it says continue. And what it's going to, now for me, it was going to have a really hard time finding anything because I really didn't give it anything to work with. I just left everything kind of in the middle. But what's going to happen is when you actually put in something that is you and that you're interested in, and you've got some yeses and some nos and some absolutelys and some no ways, it's going to come up with some good career options for you. Now, in order to get these, it says save a copy of your test results. You're going to put your name in here, and you're going to use your school email address in here. Your ID number at crowleyisdtx.me. Do not send this to me. These are not my results. These are your results. So you put your email address in there. I'm just going to put an example here, 12345 at crowleyisdtx.me. Now, again, you put your email address, not mine, not someone else's, and use your school one, please. When you're done with that, you're going to click the word submit, and it's going to send you a copy of your results and the jobs that you might fit into very well according to what you're interested in. Yes?
It's not blocked off?
No, it's not blocked. This one will work. That was a good question. Are there any other questions about this particular career aptitude test? All right, then I'm going to pause the video just a second because there's another site we need to go to, and I don't want to look for it while we're doing this. All right, the other site that we're going to go to is right here. I put it back in your fourth marking period, the careers project. It says Texas Cares Career Check. That's the next one you're going to click on. You can explore careers here, and it has right down below that, it says Interest Profiler. You're going to click on that. Now, this one, again, is one of those things where you are going to have to be completely and totally honest with yourself. This is the one that talks more about working with different kinds of people or groups of people or doing different things. Let's just look at some of these on here. Build kitchen cabinets. Would you like to do that? Strongly like it? Not real sure? Dislike it? Or strongly dislike it? For me, I probably would dislike it just because I'm not really crafty that way, building kitchen cabinets, but making other things, yeah, I might like to do that. What you cannot do is put unsure, because the more that you put unsure, the less accurate the results that they're going to pull for you. So commit to one side or the other. You either like it, strongly like it, or dislike or strongly dislike it. And that's, there are several pages of this one right here. And let's see if it'll let me move on without answering. I don't think it will. Let's see. No, it's not going to let me. Okay, so let's just click some things here. I'm going to go through, well, no, I'm not, because it's going to take us too long. I will tell you this. work your way to the end of this, and at the end of it, let me know that you are done, and I will explain to you how to move this, and I will shoot another screencast then telling you how to save these results. So what I want you to do now, I want you to go to the What Career is Right for Me and do that one and put in your email, and then I want you to click on the other link and do this one. Those are your 2 assignments for today, and I will explain to you how to turn them both in later on in class. Any questions before you get started on this? All right, you guys get to work.